Hello, Ben and Josh. Right, I'm using my special microphone for the first time, which means I have some fairly hefty headphones on. One of a number of things may happen in this episode. I may get a work call. Becky may come back from Tesco, and any manner of interruptions may happen. But this is like a super speedy lunch break recording. It's also a triple game day, so that's going to be interesting. I'm going to try and jam it all in. But the first thing I wanted to go through, obviously I've done some fairly extensive scouting of lots and lots of young players through the game, and I came across some funny names. And you know me, I can't resist this stuff. So I just added them to my shortlist for a very short period of time. So yeah, you can see, try and pick out some of the highlights. So Corrado Sklopis, I thought was funny. Said Saidi, classic. Ricardo Sebra, Brian Fatty Jr. I just love to have him. Unfortunately, he was useless, but Fatty Jr. was absolutely brilliant. Emma, a guy called Emma. Martin de Pooter. Bernard de Kock, that's just standard. David Creamers. Dries Goffin, which I thought sounded disgusting. Frank de Grief. He brings the grief. Bring on the grief. Eric Boogers, Danny Ooms. A lot of these were like Dutch and Belgian. Wormgore, Herman Wormgore, amazing. That was a rude pronk. That made me laugh. Cohen Hitubun? Or Hiatubun? I don't know. Berry Sharp and Donk. Dick Maas. Oh dear. Freak. That's freak. So chic. Anyway, yeah, Rafa Lamas. Literally, it's just a man called Lamas. Paul. Oh no, what's my name? I might be getting a bit carried away with these. Yeah, this guy. Fitial Charol Just Luhangu. Yeah, that's confusing. I think these are just a load of coincidental ones of guys I'm actually signing, including Vitus Kornmeier, Patrick Bierman. He's actually amazing. Oh no, he's not the guy I'm thinking of. Gerardo Gagero, classic. Priestley Dillon, wrong profession if you ask me, but there we go. Reese Grist, Rhett Screeton, John Booty, absolute classic. Morteza Ibrahimian. I know I'm literally just reading these names, but I feel like it Louis Wembangomo is actually amazing. So he is now 16, and I think he's going to be utterly incredible. I think maybe more as an attacking midfielder, but anyway, I'm signing him, so it's happening. Christian Quainberger, one of the fellow burgers who I feel a lot of brotherhood with, and I think that's about it. So I'll move on from that. One thing I'd said to Ben that I was going to put in was about, right, so you go to about country scouting and checking the youth players. So for instance, Indonesia, they haven't come through yet, but you can check the month and cycle through. So India, I know, have already come through. These guys are all useless. And you could just cycle around Asia. Although obviously that's not very useful because none of them have come through. This is not the right time for Asia. And what was the third thing I wanted to cover? Yeah, this ridiculous result. So I had Man United. Oh, also my ridiculous run-in towards the end of the season. I had Man United in the Champions League quarter-final. I'd done them 3-0 first time round. I was quite impressed. I thought, you know what? I will put a strong team out in the... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'll put a strong team out in the second game because I don't want... I was 3-0 up at Chelsea once, and then I think they'd done me 4-1 or something, and they got through on away goals, and I was not happy with that at all. I think that was earlier in the season, wasn't it? Yeah, 5-1 it was. Well, bloody hell, collapse. So I didn't want that to happen. So I won 6-0. And Man United are my crucial title rivals. They've been utterly amazing all season, and I have to play them in. You can see this nightmarish run-in: FA Cup semi-final, Champions League first leg. Sunderland are reasonable. Another game against Wolfsburg, who I think actually I could wrap it up in the first leg. I'm hoping to do that. Because then I've got Liverpool, Chelsea, Man United, Arsenal, like literally, and they are all great. And it's a particularly crunchy sort of run-in. I've got a game in hand. and I'm going to play Man United. Basically, if I beat Man United, that should be fine. My goal difference, I've scored like 25 more goals than them. Okay, so it should be fine, but whew, it's a tough run in. So let's go ahead with this. I've set up all the teams, so I can just cycle through. I believe I've set up all the teams. I've set up all the teams. I'll say it with confidence this time. So yeah, everyone's playing. Your team selection offered a little bit. Are you taking the piss, mate? Team picked itself. Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah, great. I'm glad they caught me in the tunnel for that bloody little interview. Right, okay. Let's do the usual of crunching through these guys. Sal Skinner. Wabi Kazri has been one of the players of the season, as actually has Bonazzoli. Hence, Norwich are like insanely high up in the table for some reason. Although Bonazzoli used to play for me, he's a former European golden boy. He was playing on loan, incidentally, at Leicester. I wasn't even playing him. I was going to let him go, and I did. Oh no, not that. I did let him go shortly after he was named golden boy, and so I found that particularly confusing. But he's an absolute beast. He's like 6'4", strength, pace, all of these things. Go and carry straight off. And Wabi Kazri, for some reason, has just been, they're a match made in heaven. Wabi Kazri absolutely has 1 million assists. And right, so let's kick off and see what we can do. I think I've got a full team out because it's about 10 days. Oh, well done, Sal. Oh, please let that be a red. That would make my life so much easier. Oh, talking to, boo. Victor Ruffet gets injured. Right, I'm going to take him off because I'm hoping this is not going to be that complex a game. What shall I do? Young Lee Lewis. Lee Lewis, who's not been playing well recently, or Luke Milligan. I've made mistakes like this in the past. This is a strong team, though, so I'm going to give it to Lewis and hope that, you know what, I'm going to put Lewis on now. He's going to continue with his bad form, and it's going to be a Nunes off day. And that's just going to be the worst thing in the world. Norwich have already had 2 shots, I've now noticed. Oh dear. Oh no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I've got an amazing strong team out, so this shouldn't be Dele Alli. Oh dear me. Okay, Wabi Kazri was aside, that's fine. Yeah, Dele Alli, who's got a load of caps for Nigeria, which I saw and was quite amused by. Although he's quite average on this, so it's fine. Oh, Nunes off day? Oh, come on. I literally was just mocking my own commentary. That's really painful. Okay, so Nunes capable of scoring today. But you notice he's already playing slightly worse than everyone else. This is what happens when you sign a world-class star and you don't realise that he's just a little bit inconsistent. Although you'll see from recent games that he's been absolutely unbelievable. Go on, Pog. Oh, yes! Lee Lewis, that was beautiful. Little reverse for the Nunes. Pogba to Giroud. They did an overlapping run thing, which is not something that we've worked on in training or anything, but yeah, absolutely smashed it. Oh, brilliant timing as well. Well done, guys. You've made me a lot happier. Right. Shall I say? We're at home. I'm going to say I'm not happy. Ha! Look at that. They should have scored way more by now. I'm really devastated, guys. Right, is there anyone particularly I should take off? I'm only 1-0 up. I'm getting increasingly nervous about these things now because, like, I'll play a reserve team. I call a reserve team in inverted commas there of wonder kids and my backup world class players. And Wabi? No. And they like lose inexplicably, and then the next time I do that, they'll win 4-0, and it'll be like, oh yeah, no, they are world class. So when the game's, we're only 1-0 up, we're creating more chances now, which is good. I don't like to ruin it, although Lombardi's knackered for some reason. Oh, okay, no, that's fine. I thought he was going to boot it and they were going to break, but we're re-breaking. Ooh, that's quite tasty. Lombardi is knackered and also got a yellow card, so he's coming straight off. Yeah, that's fine. Paslak. Everyone's a bit tired. Oh, Messi's not playing well. Come on, Messi. You have to play well, mate. Play up, Messi. Messi, play up. Or he's the next person coming off. Either way. See, I don't like this. The longer it goes on, just at 1-0, the longer I'm thinking, oh god, now Pogba's knackered. Right, what am I going to do now? Put him there. Him there. We'll bring on Pedro Juan. I didn't really put. I put young players on the bench because I thought that we would be absolutely lapping this up, and we're not massively. Okay, I'm going to make another preserve-y substitution. I'm going to preserve Messi because also he's actually not playing that well. Oh yeah, I forgot Victor Effect got injured. Bugger. Okay, well that's thrown my third sub out the window. So Messi, you can continue playing badly, and Nunes, you can continue. Oh no, was it Nunes? Svarzik. Svarzik can continue being. Oh, that was a good ball. I was expecting way worse than that. Ooh, been bouncing around the goal a fair bit. Go on, Messi, whip it. Pedro Juan lost the header. Of course he did, because he's 6'6". What an idiot. Rabi Kazri. Oh, we've basically just ruined Norwich this season. Oh, and they're down to 10. So they. I mean, I don't want to say they really shouldn't score, but I feel like they really shouldn't score. Are down to 10 men, Norwich City. Oh, they've got Bonazzoli in the middle if they just get the ball across to him. Oh, no, it's fine. Go on, Messi. Yay! Okay, so that was basically a ball win. Absolutely, you got away with that one. You're all mugs. Who got the assist? Oh, yeah, it was quite a classy goal, though. So Lee Lewis has played well. I'm reasonably happy. Nunes didn't even play well, and he got his goal. Svarzik played well despite not making any goals or assists. So that's fine. John Ruddy, there we go. Happy days. I've gone top, finally. I've not been top, like, basically this whole time. Because of the way the games have fallen. I've played way more games than Man United. Oh, right, that was the early kickoff. So we've got some more games in. Quarter of an hour game time. It's got bruised rib. Right. The draw for the Champions Cup. I mean, it's a Champions Cup semi-final, mate. So there certainly were bigger teams in there. Yeah, only Chelsea. I think it's... We don't want to look too hard. No, I'm just not going to comment on that. I don't think that's... What sort of impact? Oh, amazing. Amazing impact. Great time to score. Yeah, faultless. John Brooks. I'm not going to comment on that shit. Corrado Milani. Oh, he's already agreed to come to me, so that's fine. Right, come on, let's go. So I'm just having a quick scratch of my neck. Yeah, I was delighted by his show, which didn't involve any actual output. Amazing show. Ooh, are they playing him up front? Okay, so he's a centre defensive midfielder who I used to have over at Charlton. Picked him up for 2.4 million. I thought he was going to be amazing. I got 2 million loan. He did alright. Sold him for 4.6. I thought he did really averagely at QPR, but apparently that attracted a £10 million bid from Newcastle, so go them. I mean, he's 6'4", and the technique that got me. I just had this picture of a really big, strong, technical player, but now they've changed him into a striker. Brilliant. Who knows if he'll actually be playing there or not? I don't. Let's go with this. We've got the Maidstone lineup there. Okay. Let's just do this, guys. I really hope the game doesn't crash because I'd quite like to keep my 1-0 win against Norwich. Right, so apply some of this attacking advice. Yeah, he's good. Oh, I don't want to go in hard on him because he's actually my player. So, oh no, you see this conflict now because he is my player, but he's Charlton's player. But you know what? I'm going to try not to injure Charlton's player on loan. That is, I mean, I feel sneaky. I feel bad, but it's what's happening. So get with the program, guys. Lorenzo Arani actually literally used to be Maidstone's player. And he was fine, but then he got us up. He was one of our players in the... who's Nathan Jones? I don't know who that is. In the Championship he was. And he played well. I picked him up for a couple of million, and he played really well. And then Newcastle came in with a bid of 8 million, rising to 10 million. So I was pretty happy to just pass him on. Really, I had other better players, and I knew I had Nainggolan coming in. So I was happy with that. These guys they're a bit more tetchy than the Charlton Lot. The Charlton Lot tend to universally be delighted with whatever I say, as long as it's mean, or happy when something actually good has happened. But right, so I think I've settled on. This seems like a good Maidstone lineup now. Oh, Rua, that would have been a good return. He got injured, and kind of almost, I'm going to be honest with you, lost his place in the side, despite being our absolute star. He didn't have brilliant form, then got injured, came back and didn't score straight away. And I was like, well, I'm not playing him anymore. But then I realised that that's silly. Oh, João Henrique, or Henrique. I'm sure is what they'd actually say in Brazil. John Henry sticks it in, assist from Rua. He's back in the team already, and he's making a difference. So Sampa, who's been absolutely amazing of late, scoring brilliant numbers of goals and also assisting. He's in the slightly withdrawn striker, so he can get the ball, uses dribbling, uses attacking intent, and then Rua is just there for headers and literally just getting headers and volleys, basically. So yeah, okay. Oh, go on, Chelemans. Oh, Rua! Oh, he's offside. Bum. Okay. Well, that would have been nice. But okay, 1-0 versus Newcastle. Newcastle, I think, are quite downbeat this season. They're a bit downtrodden. They still have good players though, so I'm not going to start saying some stuff. Oh, go on, Sampa. This would be no. Okay, fair play. That would have been a great goal, though, if he just dribbled that the whole way. Go on, Moya. Can we just crush him, please? Oh, okay. Well done, Nainggolan, and get your usual yellow card. If he gets sent off now, I'll be quite annoyed. Yep, usual yellow card. He's really... I don't know if it's because he's getting slower. He just keeps kicking people. Maybe it's because I told him to kick people, as I do the whole team. So, ooh, no. That was kind of the wrong way round for me. Wrong person putting in the cross to the wrong person, because Sampa is not great at heading. Nainggolan, if you just put a little bit less on that, that would have been like amazing. Oh, and Moya. I mean, he's playing up front, but that's the kind of goal I would actually expect him to score, being a big lump. I feel like, who was marking him? Can I see him there? Ibrahim. No, Ibrahim is good at heading. That's frustrating to concede. And considering they've had no clear-cut chances, and I've had 3, that's quite annoying. Nainggolan's going to get friggin' sent off if it carries on like this. Oh, they've got it out wide. Oh, dear me. I mean, that was quite a good goal. It just built the pressure, spread it wide. When they've got that outlet, that clears players out of this sort of area. And it's a great finish from someone who I don't think is actually technically very good. So that's frustrating. Right. Show a bit of desire. You're all feckin' useless. Apart from you, actually, yeah, you need to calm the hell down. Seeing as he's my captain as well. It's so annoying to have to tell your captain to calm down all the bloody time. Right. I'm not happy. Yeah, just be generally unhappy, but I'm calm about it. I'm chill. Of course, Rotario is not. He listened keenly. Oh, Rua, you wanker. Just go and do what you were doing. You were fine, actually. I shouldn't have told him I was unhappy with him. I feel like that was mean. You know what? Got to be cruel to be kind. And they're losing 2-1 to Newcastle, who basically have been terrible this season. So, gives Nainggolan. I'm going to take Nainggolan off in a minute because he's a fucking liability. Yeah. So I told you to calm down, and the ref's already given you a talking to. And this guy's actually quite good. Old Bob Viljevach. So you're tired. You're playing fine, but yeah, really, I'd like to make some subs up top of the pitch. Actually, I will, because Rua's now playing terribly since I upset him at half time. You got an assist, man. Right, I brought on Edu last game, and he scored a goal. So I'm going to do that again. I'm not going to bring on Lukaku. And now someone's kicked Ikaro, as they usually do. I'm pretty sure last time I recorded, someone kicked Ikaro. Come on, make something out of this. This is looking reasonable. Oh, Edu, that would have been amazing. He's quite decent like that, actually. Oh yeah, straight to Tim Krul. That's what we wanted. Right, okay. It seems like we might need to take off I don't know. I want to take someone off. I should probably take off Hikaru. He's not ripping up trees, but then Sampa's not playing very well either. You know, Hikaru will probably get better. Let's put Lukaku on and put him there and him there because Edu's a bit more creative. Lukaku's a bit more lumpy. I literally nearly was able to cancel that, but I wasn't. So Rotari's just going to have to suffer. Luckily, I do have, if he gets properly injured, I will have someone to replace him. But I'm still losing 2-1 to Newcastle, so this isn't fantastic. This is quite Maidstone-y, though, to be fair. Just lose for basically no reason. Yeah, there you go. So that's absolutely unacceptable. Just genuinely, I'm upset with each and every single one of you. None of you played badly even, but Chris Jones, yeah, so he scored an absolute worldly long shot. Yeah, of course he's really good at long shots, finishing 5. Yeah, tucked it in the top corner nicely. Moya, I don't think Moya's even that good at heading. Heading 8. So he just was there. It just bounced off the back of his bloody bonds. Statistically irritating. I'm sure I'll be more irritated when I see they had no clear-cut chances and we had 4. Frustration. Any kind of right? I'm not going to dig into this too much because there's another game going on, and it's a tight look at the top of this table. It's really frigging annoying that White Hawk have a really easy run in. They're a terrible team. I did them, but they have a really easy running, and I have Hampton and Richmond who are like great basically and have everything to gain from beating us. So we'll see how this goes. I like to close them down, but as I've previously said with Bromley, I'm now switching into my Tommy Rodrins persona. Come on, lads! With Bromley, they can't be trusted to go in hard on people because they just get sent off literally all the time. Okay, they've got a fairly solid midfield, but we can hope to take advantage of the fact they've only got 3 at the back. Alright, they got anything on the bench? Is anything going on there? Alright, he's a defender. Faisal, he's a defender. Mason? Oh, he's alright, you can go. You can not go in hard. You can close him down. When he's got the ball, you have to look at him, basically. That's the rule. Right, pick up where we left off. And we left off really well. Oh yeah, the last game. I'll tell you about the last game briefly while I'm giving them some kind of shitty team talk that they won't like. Oh, there we go. They liked it a little bit. A little bit. Strikers didn't like it. In the last game, so I complained a lot earlier in the season, and none of this got recorded, but I complained to you guys about just so many needless penalties given away by Bromley. They just seemed to, like, as soon as they got into the area, we just wanted to kick the hell out of them. And this was how I learned that the hard tackling instruction was not a good instruction. But we had that was unpleasant. Also, I've got in Matty Berry on loan, another centre-back on loan. He's actually awesome at defending and physically amazing and not an idiot apart from with passing, but it's fine. So he's come in and been playing absolutely stunningly, by the way. So, yeah, if we could get something out of this, that would be good. Tomlinson. Oh, yeah, this actually links to Tomlinson, this story. So we were given 3 penalties against Canvey Island. Go on, flick it. Score it. Yes. Score. We also brought in Ben Allen on loan. I didn't realise there's actually a March transfer window for the lower league clubs. And so I got these guys in on the last day just because I had some spare loans going. The difference between him, he's basically the same as the other guy, Peter Stevens. But he's a bit more, he's like consistent and stuff and relishes big matches. So I like that more. So he's come in, he got 2 assists and he played crap in his first game, played good in the second game, and he's just scored. So happy with that. So yeah, Tomlinson incidentally then got a hat-trick and scored all 3 penalties. We done Canvey Island. Good defending. We done Canvey Island 4-0. Now, if you can do something with that, that would be sensational. Shot on target. Can't complain. Although, he has better finishing than the guy who stuck it in the top corner last game against Charlton. So, I know it was Maidstone. Oh, so confusing. Right, get your Tommy Rodrins on. So, it's coming up to half time. They're beating up our right wing back apparently, but that's fine. He's a god. Wasn't the worst half I've seen. Right. I'm not far from pleased, but I'm not like delighted. Things are going well. I know you're capable of better. Oh, that's nice. They actually liked that one. You can still improve. Oh, so full of positivity today. Go on, Jakey. Oh, the Beesmeister, Jakey Beasley, former Maidstone player, incidentally, is he's up for Player of the Season with his sensational number of goals and assists, also almost in equal measure, with flick-ons such as the one we saw earlier. He's basically. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, wow, that was a real proper bender finish. Right, so 60 minutes. Can we seek to influence the game with any substitutions? I'll wait for Michael Scott to properly knacker himself out. Oh, we just went up to first. Let's not think about that too hard. And we'll see at the end of the game what happens there. Right. Michael Scott, as you may remember, is my ridiculously talented centre defensive midfielder. Oh, he was offside, I think. Yeah, there we go. He literally was onside for so long and then just went offside. Michael Scott is our ridiculously talented central defensive midfielder who's not been playing. Whenever I see him in like an actual action, what is the action going on the pitch? He seems to do what I think he should be doing, which is like breaking up play. He's a bit knackered, but he's playing really well. He should be breaking up play, obviously, and just distributing the ball out. Deep line playmaker, that's what he's supposed to be doing. That's what he's good at. So I see him doing that, but also he seems to play really... He's not rated very well. I don't like balls over the top. Smash it, Fraser. Yes, Fraser. Go on, pass it back to the keeper. Oh, Alan was there. Go on, Bees. Oh, God, nearly. Oh, if we could just make it a little bit... They've actually had 2 clear-cut chances. Oh, yeah, the one that I nearly squeezed myself over. Right, I'm going to take off Sam Heath because he's tired and he's a really decent right wing back, whereas we have cover for other positions. Andrew Hughes, I don't think he's tired enough. I'm going to take the Bees off because actually he has missed a fair few chances, and I'm not delighted with him. But he did get the key assist. So, and Morgan, the guy who's coming on up front. I'm a bit annoyed. Basically, when I was playing the 4-4-2, I did not have a good left winger, and this was one where I brought him in. I thought he was the answer. He's on 250 silver a week. Oh, go on, if that had just gone off, that would have been funny. Oh, they're building pressure, though. I don't like that. Get a foot in someone, Christ's sake. So, Morgan. Go on, smash him. No. Oh, that was bad. Why is it always when I try and make substitutions that something then goes wrong? That's annoying. Who's it who scored that? Was it Rathbone? Is it this guy? Yeah, I've tried to sign him before. That's annoying. Okay, so that probably means we're not going to be top anymore. I'll tell you what, I'm going to launch an attacking... a last gasp. I know these guys are actually good. Well, I might regret it. I might not. Let's see how it goes. Okay then. Oof. I don't want to highlight Rathbone the whole time. There we go. What was I saying about? I can't remember now. Oh, come on. Get it in there. Morgan. Yeah. Basically, he was brought in to be an all-star left winger. I had to teach him how to play the left wing, and then I stopped playing that system. And so now he's just a vaguely good player who's getting paid money, basically for no reason. Oh, I don't like this. This looks bad straight away. Toby Showsilver, former Charlton player, now playing on the right wing. No! Oh, fuck for that. Our goalkeeper actually earning his bloody money for once in his fucking life. No. Is basically what I'm saying. No. Oh, DC. Well done. Okay, so we didn't lose. We didn't win. I'm not aggressively upset, but I am reasonably upset. I feel like we could have won. They actually had many more chances. Well, we had more shots, but they had better chances. But we employ a goalkeeper who should be good at saving those. So this guy, he's a bit of an all-rounder. He's a bit nippy, but he's on a non-contract. So I did try and sign him. And he's not scored a goal all bloody season. How bloody fantastic is that? Okay, right. So that was the Triple Gamer. I've got no idea how long I've been talking for by now because I kind of lost count. So I hope this is a suitable episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I will say bye-bye for now.